But first, we begin tonight with breaking news in Minnesota, where a gunman shot and killed state representative and former House Speaker Melissa Hortman and her husband Mark Hortman. That same suspect injured State Senator John Hoffman along with his wife. These attacks both happened in their own homes. Authorities are calling this a politically motivated and targeted act of violence. Minneapolis police say the first shooting began at Senator Hoffman's house around 2 a.m. After Hoffman was shot, officers headed proactively to check on Hortman and where he lived in a nearby town of Brooklyn Park. Around 3:35 a.m., police say officers found the suspect dressed as a police officer coming out of Hortman's house. The suspect fired at the officers. Gunfire was exchanged and the suspect was able to escape. Now, officials are actively on the hunt for the suspect. 57-year-old Vance Bolter is the one who escaped on foot. The FBI is offering a $50,000 reward for any information on Bolter's whereabouts. Police say a list of potential targets were retrieved from the suspect's vehicle. Sources tell ABC News the list included the names of lawmakers, abortion providers, and pro-choice advocates. Minnesota legislator John Hoffman has strong ties to Iowa. Hoffman previously worked right here in Polk County for the Department of Youth Services from 1991 to 1997. He was a supervisor of a juvenile detention center. Hoffman also served as a technical assistant and program manager for the Iowa Department of Human Services from 1997 to 2001. Hoffman's wife was also wounded in the attack. Tonight, we are able to get in touch with Iowa Senator Claire Celsi, who says she knows Hoffman very well. Celsi says it was devastating to hear he had been shot because Hoffman's connection to Iowa dates back years.
He used to live here in West Des Moines, and he was the very first chair of West Des Moines Democrats many years ago. And so he and I were very close friends and still are.
In the aftermath of the horrific attack, we are getting reactions from Iowa's elected officials on both sides of the aisle. In a post on X, Governor Kim Reynolds condemned political violence and says, quote, "We are keeping the victims and all the people of Minnesota in our prayers." Iowa Representative Mariannette Miller-Meeks also condemned political violence in the U.S., saying she is, quote, "devastated by the horrific shootings and that her prayers are with the Hortman and Hoffman families, as well as all members of the Minnesota delegation." Senator Chuck Grassley also publicly issued a statement calling the attack horrible news, saying, quote, "Violence is never the answer." Again, this is a developing story with new information coming out by the hour. We will continue to update you throughout the night on air and online as we learn more.